Hi guys, Assalamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. I'm outside right now, but I'm so comfortable, and this is one of my most comforting places to come at. I am able to connect with grass. Like, I feel bad, but like, there's grass on which I'm sitting right now. I feel bad to pull it out and show it because I'm literally disconnecting it with something that keeps it alive. I was reading this book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. That's his name? Okay. James Clear, and I literally just read the title of one of the chapters, and it said, walk slowly but never backwards. You guys, like, whenever we want to achieve certain goals in life, whenever we want to accomplish something, we're always sort of trying to go after it. We're trying to persevere and just achieve that goal, isn't it? But sometimes, because every person in the history of humankind that has ever achieved something, that has ever succeeded, that has ever been able to achieve their goals, if you like try to track their journey, the one thing that's common is there are a whole lot of failures they encounter. There are a whole bunch of downfalls, pit stops that they encounter. But does that make them stop? Or does that make them move backwards? Or does that make them want to change their plan constantly, even if what they started off with was something that they were passionate about? No, we don't stop doing something that we're passionate about. For example, if you're good at something and if you're like constantly failing at it and you don't yield as many results, you don't see as many results, instead of giving up on it and instead of thinking and comparing yourself to other people and thinking that, okay, maybe they're meant for it because they're getting the results right now, you need to focus on your journey and yours only. And if anything, all the people that have succeeded in the field that you are trying to do your best in, try to look for their journey. Even if somebody that you might know in your class, just like a topper, if you want to top in the class, it's one of the simplest things, right? Classmate getting good marks. So go up to the topper and ask them, what is it that you do for your marks that you get, and they will most probably tell you that they have a whole tight schedule that they undergo, and probably they've had a past of not scoring as great. They may have also had many failure stories. If you have a really good sports player that you look up to in your school or college, or maybe even in life, then, and you are just amazed at how they play the sport, just go to them and ask them, what is it that took you to get to this? And 100% it's the skills, it's the passion, it's the genetics that play a huge role in that. But let me tell you another thing, practice makes a man perfect. There have been so many people that I even saw that they started off YouTube channels, and they started off by giving advices to people and started something of their own, and they were commendable at it, but they just quit, for whatever reason. And if one of the reasons was that they just may have felt like, I'm in the initial state of this journey and I'm not able to get as many results, and that's why they may have quit, breaks my heart, because they were still getting there. And generally, I feel like a lot of people give up on their career choices or whatever they're passionate about. They give up on pursuing that because they're constantly like trying to compare themselves to other people. They're trying to compare the results that they get with other people, but they don't realize that the more failures you come across, the closer you get to achieving your goals, the closer you get to success. Your journey can never ever be compared to another person's journey, because not just are you two different individuals, but also you guys have different skill sets. You guys have different strengths and weaknesses. You guys have different journeys. Like, if God just believed that they were capable of succeeding and they were capable of achieving their goals and they were capable of like winning at life, why would you have been sent into this world? The fact that God has sent you into this world is enough of a proof that He has to get something good out of you, that He has a purpose that He has set and destined for you. And I talk about it always, but I feel like one of the things that people always then look at and then again get demotivated is the results that they're getting. You need to understand that it's not the results that have anything to do with whether you're good at something or not, but you need to see if you're passionate enough about it, if you are good at it, if you feel like it is your life's purpose to be doing that for yourself and probably even for other people, but it's something that you have as your goal, then keep going. Yes, your journey might be slow. Some people get it quick, some people get it slow, but that does not define whether you deserve your goal to be achieved more or less than the other person. You are not anybody's competition. They are not your competition. You are your only competition. When you understand that you are your only competition, literally there is no room for insecurity. There is no room for comparison, because the journey that you have had for all these years is the only thing that you're competing against, because you need to outdo that. You need to outgrow that to be able to yield different results and not get the same results anymore. And you're not compelled to sort of comparing yourself with others, doing what others are doing, and trying to copy others and not really just document and express what you have internally, which is so original, because it's literally coming out of your heart. You're not choosing to document that, and you're choosing to sort of copy somebody else and take somebody else's idea, because you might not believe enough in the credibility of your own idea, in the credibility of what you're capable of doing. But why is that? You have to detach to your opinions from others. Okay, their opinions are mere opinions. They are not facts. So you have to believe truly in the fact that God will grant you what you want, because God helps those who help themselves. Remember that. So if you're daydreaming about it, and if you're thinking that, okay, I'm gonna get it one day, but then it's not happening, because you are literally just visualizing it. Yes, that is the first step towards getting where you want to get. But in the end of the day, you have to work hard so that you get there. You have to be able to help yourself so that God sees that this person is passionate enough to achieve that goal, isn't it? And so this chapter literally made me get a whole bunch of ideas that I just wanted you to learn. If you want to make a career, if you want to do a secure job, if you want to go down the career path that probably somebody else chose for you, because you might not be clear of what you want to do, that's okay. But there might be something that you're intrinsically passionate about. Something. Try looking into yourself and try noticing how you are. Try noticing your reactions and how you feel when you're doing different things in a day, right? And if there's something that your heart feels inclined towards doing and your heart feels a joy doing, try to engage in it a little more and try to give it a try until something comes out of it. Because there's only one way of commercializing your hobbies, and that is by being more than just under the pressure that I have to do this, or I have to, like for example, like a job you may hate. You have to get up and you have to go work and you're doing it all for the money. But besides the money, there should be something else that should strongly drive you towards achieving your goals. There should be some emotional attachment. There should be some intrinsic emotional connection with your goal. There should be some passion associated to it. And if that's the case, achieving it, it's not going to be something that happens quick. I cannot even take the guarantee of its pace getting sped up so that you get it quick enough. But what I can give you the guarantee of is you are gonna stick around to it until you end up commercializing it, until you end up achieving your goals. You're gonna stick to it because there's more than just the requirement of money. When people do things for only one reason, they generally tend to give it up. But if it's something that satisfies their soul, they barely ever give it up. The most successful people in the history of humankind, many of them, J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, she failed so many times before her books actually started getting bought by millions of people. She failed a whole lot of times. Any person that you see is a billionaire, extremely successful, look at their story. They failed the most. The people that failed little, their potential is also quite little, or the pace at which they can reach their goals is also little, because it's always the person that is more passionate. It is always the person that's more willing. There have been so many times that I've been passionate about either public speaking or basketball, and people around me in my team who would compete with me, they were better in terms of skills, okay, in say basketball or public speaking. But a lot of the times I would win from them. You know why? Only one reason. I was just more passionate. I had that drive more to win because I just wanted to. I wanted it as bad as I wanted my meal. You know, I wanted to eat or breathe, and I would win at it. And I would literally sometimes. There was this essay writing competition in my college that I won at. I won the first prize for. And again, the people who competed with me, some of them were really good. But you know what made me win? I stayed up literally till 3 freaking a.m. in the morning to prepare for that essay because I just wanted to win it. I wanted to do it for me, and I won it. I'm not saying that the people who competed against me they were not as good as me. Probably some of them were better. But I saw them when they entered into the hall, most of them were nonchalant. Most of them didn't enter in there to win. They may have just wanted to skip a class. And just because my hard work was more, I won. And that's what I want to tell you. The skill sets, how intelligent a person is, it is all only going to take them so far. In the end of the day, they could be the best at something effortlessly. But if they are not passionate enough towards it, if they are not hardworking enough, I'm sorry to break this down to you, they will not get there. Anything, be it anything, you have to have the passion. You have to wake up and decide, I'm going to go for it today. And that is what takes for you to succeed. Jazak Allah khair for watching, brothers and sisters. This is a short video and I hope this video benefits you all and grants you a boost of motivation. Also, do not forget to read out this book called The Atomic Habits. It is absolutely amazing. I've read a few chapters and I'm yet to complete the whole book, but I just love this one. And also the book called The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. It helps me to an extent. Alright, Jazak Allah khair for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your day.